Well, good morning. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. So glad you're here. Welcome to the show. I'm Jeremy Ray.
I'm Maddie Conklin.
And I'm Blake Haynes. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. Before we get into some exciting news that we're going to share, y'all, I have some news to share.
Oh, no. What?
The mouse is back.
Oh, no.
This morning,
No,
I
ma'am.
kid you not, and I nearly lost, my soul came out, I saw it hover, came back in. I'm in the kitchen, it's like 4:59, I'm like, okay, I gotta hit the road, gotta make my breakfast, Sammy. I go to the fridge and I look down and I see it and it's going,
No.
and I was like, oh my God.
No.
It was stuck on the thing, still alive, and I was like, I'm sorry,
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. And I'm screaming, so Geraldo's like, what? And I was like, the mouse! And this poor thing, and I'm really sorry, and I'm so sorry. It really fought, because it took the thing and went around, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. Geraldo took care of it. I'm really sorry, mouse, and I'm sorry to all the animal lovers out there. It came back, and I'm sorry. Okay.
They accept
I said
your
my
apology.
piece. I know.
Yeah,
I'm kidding. I've been clubbed.
No, that is, especially that early in the morning, that is too much to deal with.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
Hope Peter doesn't call you.
I said I'm sorry.
She's very sorry.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to it. I prayed
On
for
a
it.
lighter note, Miss Madison.
Yes. I said the mouse is back. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you know when you, I remember dreams sometimes, but it doesn't sometimes register until, like, you're talking and you see somebody.
Yeah.
Just quickly, random dream. You and I, for some reason, were at an award show. And we look back and it's Kelly Ripa
Okay.
and Kathy Lee Gifford, two former hosts of Live.
Yeah.
Sitting together, acting like they weren't friends. So you were like, we should go talk to them. We went up and talked to them, and they were so rude to us. In my dream.
Are you mad now? Like when you
Yes.
woke up, were you like,
I was.
No,
I was like, why would they be? We were nothing but nice to them.
no
in my
longer a
dream.
fan. I've had those dreams where it seems so real when you wake up and you're like emotional about it, whether you're happy, sad, angry, you're
Yeah,
like, what
no.
But
in
here's
the
thing,
world?
Why Kelly Ripa and Kathy Lee in my dream? I haven't thought about them or like, I can't think of anything yesterday that
Here's
triggered
the
that.
Only thing that I can think. You showed me Kelly Ripa, I think last week, dressed as Galinda.
Oh, I did.
Even though that was last week, it has a way of creeping back in, unless you saw her maybe on TikTok or something, or social media before you went to bed, even if it was during the day yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know.
That could be true. It reminds me of, have you ever experienced this where like Jory tells me this all the time, where like you're sleeping or whatever and you wake up and you're like mad at G because of something he did to you in your dream?
Yeah.
I've had to apologize for a lot of things I never even knew I did.
Yeah.
Because Jory dreams of them and I'm like, well, I don't really know what to tell you. I really wish I could help, but I can't.
But I can't.
So, yeah.
Well, and then I'll just say about my dream. Yesterday, I was walking the dogs, and I was hoping to see a cardinal because I was missing my grandma and grandpa. Came to me in my dream. So I feel like that was their way, because I was like, okay, I need a sign. So they came to me in my dream.
That's special. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, okay, now that all that's been
Sorry.
divulged,
Random.
let's really start our fantastic Friday, okay? We just wanted to make you all aware, our loyal viewers out there, of some changes you're gonna see starting next week, next Monday. The world is changing, and that means so is our industry. So starting next week, we will be putting a greater focus on creating amazing online digital content. So in order to make that work, we're gonna be rotating hosts and who you see on air. We can guarantee that you're gonna see 2 out of the 4 of us every day, Monday through Friday. So this is super exciting. It'll give you kind of a more in-depth look at people we interview, maybe the animals we highlight, even our own personal projects that we enjoy doing. So that's gonna be on the ozarksfirst.com website starting next week. So lots of fun content.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it. And I think for us, it's going to really open up some of our creative ideas and abilities and just get to share some stories with you that sometimes we just genuinely don't have time for. And now we do. So
Now
it'll
we
be
do.
really fun to kind of tap into some of that and all the greatness happening here in the area that we live in. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. It'll be good.
Me too.
All right, well, you guys, we've got some headlines for you. So Wild Safari at Six Flags Great Adventure Resort in New Jersey has introduced a new addition to the family, a giraffe calf named Coral. Oh. This is really sweet. So born on December 15th, Coral is a healthy female and is now approaching 3 months old. She's the offspring of longtime residents Conan and Mariah. And although Coral initially struggled with standing, she's made a full recovery thanks to the attentive care of Wild Safari staff. Currently housed in a giraffe barn, Coral is preparing to rejoin the herd ahead of the park's opening day on March 29th.
Oh my
That
gosh.
is precious.
I remember one of my first visits to Wild Animal Safari out here was to see a baby giraffe.
Oh, I remember that. We took pictures.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it was so cute. It was so crazy to see it so up close, but I love a giraffe.
Yeah.
And you know how I'm scared to death of being close to elephants and any large creature, but not a giraffe. I felt right at home, right next to them.
Maybe because their neck is so tall, so you're really just only at shoulder level.
That's
you're
probably
not at
fair.
eye level with it.
I was like, yeah. And I
But
don't
then
feel
again,
like,
with an elephant, I guess you're not at eye level either.
Yeah.
know.
You know,
and I don't feel like a giraffe would like stomp me to the ground like an elephant
Yeah,
would.
it would just take.
they
its
could
neck
if they
and go
wanted to.
I mean, yeah.
Their legs
I mean,
are just a lot skinnier.
I would
Yeah.
just run, but for some reason I'm not afraid. And the mama and the baby we met were just. I just wanted to pet them and love them and make them my pet, but you can't.
But you
Make them my
can't.
pet.
I'll get you a figurine.
Oh.
Stuffy.
Yeah.
Stuffy.
I love a little giraffe.
Yeah.
All right. Also, let's move on to the Greek Isles. How about this? The Greek seaside town of Galaxity was covered in a colorful, flowery mess earlier this week. The flower war in Galaxity attracts visitors from Greece and abroad as hundreds cover each other with cooking flour, which is like so random, tinted with food coloring to mark the end of the Carnival season and the start of the 40-day Lent period. They're armed with bags of flour. Participants don plastic suits and goggles while spectators stand on the other side of the town's, what is that word, quay? Other towns quay? Anyway, I don't know what a quay is. That's a Greece word. To avoid the mess. The tradition is believed to have evolved from the 19th century during the period when Greece was occupied by the Ottoman Empire. Ottoman rulers had forbidden Carnival festivities, but in defiance, locals would smear their faces with ash and dance in the streets. Later, Galaxity residents turned to flour for the old Carnival tradition.
Wow.
That's
Or
fun.
that's really cool. I would need a full gas mask though.
I was gonna say I don't.
I don't want it in my
know.
mouth.
Yeah, I'd have to
Not in my
prepare
eyes.
for that. I think.
But
Oh,
fun.
just picture when you spill flour in your house where you're cooking. You're just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets all up in there.
It reminds me of, but this would be more intense because of the flower aspect. But like those like color runs or fun
Yeah.
runs they used to do.
Yeah.
They're not really around anymore. But I did a few of those with my mom, and I was always like.
why did they stop though?
I don't know. I was just like that would be so. Maybe we should bring it back. Well, not us, but
I never did
Springfield
one.
should bring it back.
But it looked fun.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
The one I did with my mom, it was actually around like the parking lot of Arrowhead.
Oh,
so that was
cool.
really cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fun.
I remember Dayglow.
Dayglow.
Such a
What was
callback.
Dayglow?
It's like an EDM concert where they spray like
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
on you.
Okay,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
I only went one time.
Dayglow.
Dayglow.
I remember body glitter.
There you go. I remember, yeah.
I got another dad.
Every day before
Or-
5th grade, I put sparkles above my eyes.
Oh, you still do that?
Have you guys ever been hit with a paintball gun?
Yes.
Not fun.
Not fun.
I've heard welts. No matter
It
how far
can.
away or how close, especially close, it's
Yeah.
Shout out
it
to my
can.
college sweet mate Jeremy Irby. He used to terrify me.
Ew.
He's the one that would like put a snake under my door. He's the one when I didn't have my contacts in would put a raccoon in a cage right outside my door. So I walked out. I thought it was a cat, but it was a raccoon.
Are you guys still friends?
He lives in Arkansas. I mean, we're friends on Facebook, but
A real raccoon?
yeah, he trapped one. And then he liked to shoot us with paintballs.
I have questions.
I mean, a great
for
roommate,
another
right?
day.
Did he just like to terrorize you,
I
or
was
did you
gonna
do things to him
say.
too?
No, I think that was his way of showing he liked you because he's a good old boy from Arkansas.
He's
and
just like a
very
prankster,
nice. He's a
jokester.
prankster.
Yeah.
Every time we'd walk into the suite, you never knew what you were gonna find. I'm not even kidding. I
That
digress.
doesn't sound like a good college
Yeah.
experience.
Thank God
to
for
me.
anxiety
I thought
medicine.
my freshman year roommate, Ellen, I love you, was messy and dirty, but that just is a whole other level.
Wait, did I tell you day one, freshman year, college? Day one, just moved in. Parents left. I was upset. I was like on my own.
Yeah.
Gonna knock on the door. The guy goes, "Hey, if you don't want water in your room, put a towel by your door." I went, "What is happening?" On the second floor of Daniel Hall, they made a slip and slide down the entire hall.
Yeah, yeah.
They put the water hose through the window at the end of the hall, dish soap, water, and all I heard was wee, wee, wee. And I had just put down a new rug in my room.
You were
I
like,
just moved in.
"Absolutely not."
So I'm putting my towel, trying to keep the water out of my room.
How in the world?
That is crazy. What?
Where'd the hose come from? Who brought the hose? Where was the spigot that they connected it
It was
to?
outside. They went outside through the upstairs window, down the hall, and that was my first day of school.
Day one
Wow.
is crazy. They wasted no time.
That is literally out of a movie. So.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah. I've never had that experience.
I heard Matt Hefner laughing at me because I think maybe he
That
did
sounds awesome. You're telling me you had an indoor slip and slide on your first day of college? Yeah,
You
absolutely.
would enjoy that. You would enjoy that, man.
I would enjoy it. I was a swimmer. I enjoyed getting wet. I enjoyed